So, I'm going to be playing some Elden Ring, so I'm not going to be watching completely, but I'm happy to listen, if that's okay.
That's all good.
I'm doing my Harry Dubois Faith Arcane, Strength Arcane build. So,
Nice.
hold on, just doing some dialogue stuff.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I think I'm putting through just a mite of an echo, so let me grab my headphones.
I need to. I'm just doing the going through the Roger stuff quickly.
Okay. I have headphones now. So I can pull that up a little bit. Awesome. I don't know if you got around to the VOD, but
I have not yet.
we have a kind of nuts team.
Oh, what happened?
Um, so we've had a couple deaths. And let me just refresh my stuff. There we go. So we've let me put it this way. We swept Morty with one Pokemon
Nice.
because we got we I decided to not get the Sudowoodo this time, and we got a Vulpix with Forewarn, which turns into Drought when it evolves.
Wait, who gets what?
Vulpix gets Forewarn in this hack, and when it evolves into Ninetales, it gets Drought. We have a plus special attack Ninetales here.
Nice, nice, nice.
So it ripped through a bunch of Whitney's team too. But against Morty, I sent it out against Duskull. I clicked Calm Mind twice, and I one-shot Morty's entire team.
Nice.
Yeah, it's we're in a pretty good spot. Um, we only had a couple deaths. We lost a Burmy. We lost the Charmeleon. We lost our starter. We lost Nose Pass. We lost the God. And we lost the Glameow I didn't care about. But
Well, we lost. Go ahead.
we've still got so much. Oh, we have a Wobbuffet.
That's actually unexpectedly terrifying.
This Wobbuffet one-shot Whitney's Miltank and her Stantler.
Nice.
Like, this thing's actually kind of great. And I'm probably going to use it against Chuck, because my Chuck answers are looking a little rough right now. Because this Fearow I have is not the guaranteed one with great IVs that can sweep half of Chuck's team with Choice Band.
Yes.
This thing has significantly worse attack IVs.
That's unfortunate. Also, I just found something very amusing. Since I got to Altus so early, I'm doing like the conversation with Fia to get the map, to get the black knife print, etc. for Roger. I already have the option to get the knife from her for D.
Oh, wow. But yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nice. We have a Magic Guard Umbreon. The IVs on this thing are pretty bad, but Umbreon is just good in general. So we have our Starmie with a neutral nature this time, and we've got a Raichu which is pretty average across the board. Minus speed is bad, but
That's really unfortunate. Does this game have
the nature altering stuff, no.
That's not what I was gonna ask.
Oh,
I was gonna ask, does this game have? Hold on, I'm trying to make. There we go. Does this game have like the Alolan like Alolan Raichu and such?
No, no.
Oh,
This hack came out. Oh God, when did this hack come out? I want to say it came out in like the XY era. Like
hmm.
it's old. Um, a revamped version of it has been in development for some time, and I'm excited for that.
And it will never get released, probably.
Oh no, the same hack guy, the same creator has been working on it with some other hackers for a while. They're just trying to make sure everything works.
Yeah.
Um, One other thing, I did implement a rule change. I've seen pretty much every single other person that runs this hack or just runs in general when they get to like game corner stuff. Because you can take pretty much any amount of money and get infinite money, and therefore infinite coins. In these games, a lot of them just max out their coin case and get the game corner TMs.
Right.
And I figured with that precedent being set by people who have been doing this longer than me, I will do the same thing. So I have Bolt Beam coverage on this Starmie, and I have a couple other good TMs.
So what was iffy about that? Can you remind me?
I hadn't been doing it before because I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but essentially, um, instead of on screen doing the gambling in the game corner for money and coins for the coin case for the prizes, just hack in the coins.
Yeah, no, that's it's the same principle as like hacking in rare candies because grinding in some of
Yeah,
the older games is just heinous. Like
yeah,
imagine trying to like grind to get ready for the red fight in the original Heart Gold Soul Silver when you get to Kanto and you're
hmm
fighting like level fucking 20 Quagsires.
yeah. I've done that. No, never again. Never again. So yeah, I've got Bolt Beam coverage on the Starmie. I've got I've just got good stuff. We did get the Furret on this run, so Falconer was free.
Nice.
So we're actually in a really good spot. Um, we have a couple steel types. We again the Wobbuffet's pretty good. We have an Ariados I haven't really done much with. It got buffed to 80 base speed in this hack, but I don't know if that's enough. We went with Monferno in Goldenrod instead of a
Better
fossil.
than what it's better than what Game Freak tried to do and give it fucking like what 10 extra special defense.
Yeah, yeah. We got a Nidoking, which is fine. It has rivalry, so it's not great, but you know, it exists. We have Crawdaunt. We have a Mankey that I haven't done anything with, and we have the Mareep, and we have a Numel. So we've got some stuff.
No, it's a pretty good spread.
Yeah,
Or very good spread rather.
yeah. I'm going to actually. Um, I
Alright,
still
good
have to...
news. I have go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was trying to find if there's a Somber 5 smithing stone that I can get to that doesn't require going into like a dungeon or even a mini dungeon, and there is. You just gotta go to one of the many, many terrible places in Altus, which don't I know that you played the game, but don't let the extremely pretty visuals fool you. It is one of the most terrifying places in the game, and I mean both lore wise and location wise.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm talking,
Altus. Yeah.
I'm talking about, of course, the kind of central northwestern portion south of Gold Mask with the forest full of worm faces. There is apparently a Somber 5 teardrop scarab in
Oh boy. Yeah, I should probably go in and either find my original save or make a new one for um DLC prep.
Yeah, I'm already on New Game +3 on I'm on New Game +3 for my main account, but I think I will try to go forward with that on the DLC. I might even just start a new game, like New Game plus for that. But we'll see if I can stomach it. If not, if I can stomach that, but like if that's just insurmountable. Um, but yeah. So, are you live?
Yeah, I am live.
Oh, cool. But yeah. So I gotta go find the worm faces. Like Altus is just—it's so good. Landell is so good, but it's also so terrifying.
It
Like
is.
I'm talking about like there's the Windmill Village, there's the freaking with the I'm not even there's the Windmill Village, there's the like Warm Face region area, there's everything with Mount Gelmir, which is technically part of Altus Plateau. Whoops.
Is
Okay.
it? Is it? Does it technically? Is it part of Altus?
Technically, it's technically considered Altus. Gideon, Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing, calls it, west of the in the western Altus Plateau,
Oh, okay.
in the realm of the Erd Tree, and
I
it is technically considered part of it.
I definitely thought it was its own whole region.
I mean, no, it is its own whole region in terms of like, what should we call it? Like, it has its own map, it has its own demigod, all that stuff, but it's considered part of that like over region in terms of accessibility, which makes sense because you need to either you have the Dectus Medallion or the Runestream Precipice to get to it.
Okay.
Okay, so look, and the one that the Teardrop Scarab is in the middle of a bunch of worm faces. There's a Teardrop Scarab surrounded by 3 worm faces, and this is the one with the Somber 5. Yep, okay. I am going to never come back to it.
Alrighty.
Worm faces are just so terrible. Like, there's something about the fact, like, yes, I know they're literally called worm faces, but there's something about the fact that they're so obviously, like, either in pain or incredible discomfort or, like, sadness, mixed with the fact that their faces are literally just like a bundle of worms. Like, they don't have any facial features. It's really distressing.
It's a wee bit disconcerting.
A wee bit, yes. Anyways, so how goes Pokemon? And I'm sorry that I am playing Elden Ring while
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
catch up to Axerman in his playthrough, so we can eventually go up.
It's all good.
Okay.
I'm just preparing for the sea crossing.
Nice. Okay, so I have the Morais Executioner Sword plus 5 already at level 40. I think I'm gonna have a great time with. Well, I say that, but I have to fight Renala, so she's got like what 80% magic resistance.
Yeah, Renala's got a fair amount of MR. Embargo. Oh God, what do I fish? Do I fish here? I think I fish here.
Okay, so actually, I could get a Somber 6 already. I just need to find Vare, start his quest line, and then find Magnus the Beastclaw in Altus, which won't actually be that hard because I think he's at near the Wraithblood ruins. Yeah. To find Vare because apparently Magnus drops a Somber 7. I really don't need a +7 Morais Executioner Sword at this early, but it's incredibly funny to think that I could get one without having to even follow Renala.
Yeah, I haven't used one of those. I haven't used the Morais. I used the smaller one.
Regalia of Yokaid?
Yeah, yeah. I've used Yokaid and I enjoyed it. Little finicky, but fun.
It's just a straight up downgrade compared to the Morais, but it's good. Even though
Did I lose you?
nope, I'm here. I lost my train of thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Morais.
It happens when you're getting chased by Elvenarx.
Oh yeah, like Morais is. I mean, it's got the bigger damage combo, but I don't like the slower weapons.
Yeah, it's very reasonable. Go ahead.
No, it's just like I can't do it. Though I'm also always playing a caster, so everything's kind of on the everything's kind of slow for me when I could instead just shoot a giant glowing cruise missile from 2 miles away.
For the secret Soulsborne, the Souls Sekiro. Okay, not Sekiro. The secret Souls Ring easy mode. Just playing a caster.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, like in Elden Ring, like the caster as easy mode, I've always kind of disagreed with, depending on like what kind of casting. Elden Ring, honestly, the first half of the game felt super smooth as a caster. The second half of the game was a nightmare.
True, but the second half of the game is a nightmare in general.
No, I know, but like the input reading that the game honestly abuses. Um, hang on, am I on the right route?
Hello, Vare.
Did I miss my Route 41 wait, no, I have a Super Repel active. Um, uh,
I cannot.
the anyway, the input reading that Elden Ring abuses makes like it pretty much turns the entire game into use like the glint blade or accomplish nothing.
True. To be fair, I always have advocated for casting builds in Souls to just be better and more interesting and also just more fulfilling and just stronger overall when you actually like have a weapon. People call it Spellblade, but like I'm like it's just you're engaging with the melee combat that they clearly put a lot more into.
Well,
But I'm
well,
also
well, here's the thing. I
what
thought
I'm
they had.
really
Go ahead. Go ahead.
my main thought is like what you mean like actually having a melee weapon like that you like it because there's a bajillion melee weapons that either natively scale enormously with casting stats or you can infuse them or buff them such that they do. So I've always been of the opinion that the best kind of casting build is one that makes use of, although maybe not necessarily relies heavily on a melee weapon that scales off of your casting kind of stat.
I abused the blue flame in Dark Souls 2. I
That's
was the
really
power.
reasonable.
I was the Staff of Wisdom into Crystal Weapon, Power Stanced, Blue Flame, Monstrous two shot you kind of gimmick bullshit. Like I did all that.
That cannot be forgiven. Like
No, oh, no, 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 no. That's forgivable because I was also I spent a good 20 hours on the Resonant Weapon Dark Chaos Blade train, so I can always get
must
worse.
be so hard.
I can always get worse.
I'm kidding, of course, but anyways. Okay, there we go. There's Magnus.
Um, but here's the thing, like at launch, I thought Elden Ring had finally done something to make casting more engaging with like the chain casting and the way it looked like there were certain types of spells you could chain cast into and create kind of combos. And the way the animations flowed and the way it all worked, it felt and looked intentional. And then they removed it as a supposed bug fix at the beginning of the year this year, I think. Um, something
Okay,
like
I want to point out I have just only used the Mariah's Executioner Sword weapon out, and I only pressed that. I didn't even dodge, and I just killed
oh yeah, no, it does a lot of damage.
him.
Um,
No, I do wish that the Mariah's Executioner Sword like I wish that the I'm sorry for interrupting. Can I just say very quickly? I wish that the Mariah's Executioner Sword weapon art was you ready the stance, and then you either light attack to do the sweeps or you heavy attack to do the corkscrew.
I would prefer that as well. It would make it, yeah, because I wish I could
It would
just
make
pull out the sweeps. It'd be so much fun.
especially because like and that's an issue that I have with a lot of weapons like the Mogwin Sacred Spear, amazing, best weapon art in the game, love it so much. I'm aiming for that on this build. Big problem, like Moog has a bajillion awesome sweep attacks he uses it, you just have one like a pokey.
Hmm.
Poke. But anyway, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but the with the chain casting, um, there was a time where like it felt like this was intentional, and you could do things like, all right, I can plan out combos where I do, Glint Blade into another spell into a third spell, and get like these unique timings and combos in a way that wasn't just spam spam Stars of Estelle or whatever the hell it was for the tracking. The seeking one that just one that
Oh,
did
Stars of Ruin that
Stars
was
of Ruin. That was it.
powered, and then it got nerfed. It's tracking up with it.
Yeah, Stars of Ruin was stupid. But like
Pretty impressive.
when they removed chain casting, it was either that or carry and slicer spam for sorcerers in like PvP. And removing chain casting felt like such it felt like a backstep because it made me think about the order I've used my spells, the combos I can put together, unique timings, delays. It felt like there was skill expression in casting, in something beyond that, and especially because Elden Ring has the best spell selection and variety since Dark Souls 2, and more of the selection is useful compared to Dark Souls 2. It
And
just
compared to Dark Souls 3, let's be frank. Remember Wayowet Corona? We talked about this like
oh,
hours ago.
I'm talking solely sorceries, but yes, also in comparison to Dark Souls 3.
Okay,
Um,
go ahead. Sorceries, yes. Go ahead.
yeah, it just felt, I don't know. It genuinely killed a lot of my interest and love for the game when they removed that. It's why I've been so long in going back to it, because the engaging moment to moment decision making of Magic finally felt like it had what Melee had, and then they removed it, and so it's just kind of shitty.
Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot. Uh, so hold on. Where did I get? So I got the somber. I'm not going for somber 7. I'm not dumb. I already have a somber 6, and I haven't even built Manala yet. But
Ooh, ooh! I just got a really nice fishing encounter in
oh,
Cianwood. It's an adamant shell armor clam pearl. Where can I get a deep sea tooth? Item locations. Ba,
okay.
ba.
So I'm just looking quickly. I got the somber 3 from
So
I
cannot.
had somber 4, Caleb, somber 5.
I am interested in the DLC though. I'm always a caster at heart, and always will be. Luminion get buffed, so I hope they get some good new stuff. Ooh, Luminion got not insignificant buffs actually.
Oh, what did they get?
Buffed to 89 special attack and 101 speed. I don't know why those were the choices. It not being 90 and 100 bothers me, but you know, it got buffed. And the one I have is um, not incredible, but it's max defense, which going into Chuck is actually something to think about. Swift swim too.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and that's kind of something that bothered me a lot because if you remember the whole Dark Souls 3 poise debacle, that was a fun time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I generally prefer hyper armor to poise. I think and again, this is mostly from a PvP perspective because PvE is it's fine. Like very rarely have I felt like I needed poise in PvE on any build. Um this is because like hyper armor fulfills that purpose well enough.
I want to point out that I just got knocked off my horse by the soldiers outside of the Varia, and one of them has a flamethrower, and he just torched the other 2 soldiers while I was knocked down.
Nice.
But yes, go ahead. What were you saying? You prefer hyper armor to poise?
Yeah, I just think hyper armor it's more skill expressive on that side. And like Dark Souls 3 was a little bit too far in one direction for a while. The fact that like if you walked into a duel or an invasion or even most of the base game with a Karthus curved sword and Karthus Rouge, you would be done in seconds. With very minimal skill required, at least until the Ringed City. It was a problem. Because I've played across the franchise, I've tried every single kind of build. I have not tried a dedicated strength build in Elden Ring because I know what the meta for that looks like, and that's boring as shit.
What is the meta for that specifically?
Jumping attacks.
Oh no, that's very true.
It's boring as fuck, and I don't care for it. Um, there's a reason, like, before I kind of put the game down, my PvP, like, I was using the Meteorite Blade actually a lot. um, and doing like a mixed Dex intelligence thing.
Wow, you were doing Dex intelligence and not using Moonveil at launch. That's incredibly brave of you.
Moonveil's boring. It
It's
also
extremely boring.
I also like the look of the meteorite blade better. Um, but
Moonveil
like
is extremely boring, and I have a lot I could say about it, but I won't right now. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna agree. Moonveil's stupid. There's not really another way to say it. Moonveil's just fucking dumb. Um, but yeah. Where are my? Let's get these couple people leveled up. Ooh, sucker punch. I'll take it. You know, maybe choice band Ariados can do something in this gym for a little bit. I don't know. It's got decent IVs. But yeah, there's just weird shit in the game. A lot of weird shit. What do I want to? Do I want to swap anything else around? I think this is fine, right? At least for the gym trainers.
Okay. While I am upset that you don't have like any kind of options with respect to it, especially given that Elimer and the Bellbearing Hunter uses the Yokai's Dancing Blade so well in so many varied ways, I do think it's extremely funny when you can line up like an enemy or two to the corkscrew, and it's just
Oh, they just get ripped apart.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, so how go? I know that I'm kind of talking a lot about Elden Ring. So how goes the Nuzlocke so far?
Um, just doing some prep for Chuck's gym. My party is not updating. There we go. Let's see if that does it. Ariados. Ariados cannot learn Swords Dance in this game for some reason.
That's really frustrating.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's see. Giga Drain. You can learn that, but saving
I'm trying to remember where the Grace near Doomstone Dragon Smarnog is. I don't want to fight that guy. Ouch. I have 19k souls, and I don't want to spend them because I don't want to overlevel. Okay, well, that's not true. I just, well, I mean, not with respect to the person I might be co-oping with. I just don't want to, like, you know, I don't know, get too strong. Because I'm already the level I should be fighting Renala at, around level 40, but... Anyway, sorry, go. I might just skip Smarog and just get the key and go. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
I'm just working my way through the gym. I did almost just lost Nidoking, but it's fine. I'm fine. We're all
How
good.
do you have a Nidoking already?
You can catch a Nidorino out just north of Goldenrod. And that encounter is the one I've been using to get the guaranteed good Fearow.
Oh, okay.
You can get a Nidorino and there's a Moonstone on the same route.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, mine has Rivalry, which is bad, but
terrible.
Everything in here is male, so it could be worse. Or like everything in here is male, so I'm getting a damage boost for once. So.
Fair enough. Alright, well, I am running away from Smarog, who I forgot doesn't breathe fire and instead breathes
magic.
And not just breathes magic, he shoots magic bolts.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about like about reusing the dragons a lot, and I'm like, that's on one hand, yes, objectively, but okay, that was a nice punch. But I actually don't at all mind um, the reusing the dragons with like the different elemental effects. I think it changes things for some of them at least. It changes things enough to keep it interesting. But it's also some environmental storytelling that I enjoy.
Dude. Oh, sorry. The shoe wasn't for you. It was because I'm trying to catch a teleporting scarab.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, out to some somber stone too. I don't need that anymore.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, no, environment storytelling. I agree with that with respect to the reused dragons. I don't have as big of a problem with some of them. I think we probably don't need that one on the bridge near Garank's Grail, especially because their name is so similar to Grail, who is her own separate thing completely.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm finding myself in an interesting predicament here. Because I don't know if this Firo with a choice band one-shots the Primeape. If it one-shots the Primeape, I can open up some other stuff. Let's get everyone up to 35, either way. Because 35 is our level cap. This Firo did sweep the shit out of Bugsy.
Nice. Well, not. So, how is it a guaranteed perfect IV, Firo? Can you talk about that?
This one isn't. And the other one isn't either. The other one has fixed IVs that are just very good. The other one, it is given to you. It is a gift Pokemon with like some mail on it. Because it is gifted, it is hard coded, and it and I think most trades are all fixed. They have fixed IVs or are biased upwards. The guaranteed Firo that I've been taking in the past has really, really good IVs, but they are not perfect. I think the biggest difference is that one has a 20 attack IV, and my current one has a 4. Same nature though, I think. And mine has an on par speed IV.
That probably helps with the nature. Probably helps deal with the IV a bit.
Yeah. Now that said, Primeape is not bulky. So maybe the choice band still kills. Alright. Does Nidoking accomplish literally anything here? No, he gets his shit pushed in. Alright, he's out. Because he doesn't. There's no really point in him just 1v1ing Primeape. Breloom sleep fucks him. Hitmonlee he kind of blocks a little bit, but Hitmonchan Ice Punch. Hariyama has Earthquake. Poliwrath has Surf and Ice Punch. So Nidoking's a liability. So he's out. I'm gonna put my poison types down here, just for resist purposes. Can't evolve that yet. There is an argument to bring Umbreon purely for pivot purposes, to bait fighting type moves. Yeah, to like bait fighting type moves for switch shenanigans. So there's an argument there. Inferno's a no.
Fair enough. I have just run right by Eiji, just not talk to him.
Nice.
I mean, I will at some point. I just need to. I want to get the Grace Akari Manor first.
Yeah. Let's see. Does anything really threaten Starmie super hard? Primeape has Thunder Punch and Breloom has Bullet Seed. So once those two are gone, I can kind of go nuts with Heidelin.
Ouch! Ooh, that hurt.
Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt can do what Umbreon does, but dies.
I like Crawdaunt.
I do too. The problem is he just fucking dies if I mess up. Even with Protect. And I can do Yawn. Yeah. I think Wobbuffet's free because I can just kill someone with Wobbuffet. At least one, if not two. Because none of his team have anything super effective against him. Or her.
Then.
So I can just... Well, female.
Oh,
So I can just click counter. And it's a fighting resist, so actually bringing Umbreon might be a play then in that case. For that reason, to bait fighting type moves to then pivot in and have more HP to throw back with the counter.
seems reasonable. Sorry, did you mention Wobbuffet yet? I was about, or is that what you're saying right now?
Yeah, like bring Umbreon to bait fighting type moves to pivot into the Wobbuffet to take resisted damage to have more HP to then throw back with counter. I also have Encore and Destiny Bond if I really need to.
Right.
So this might be... Hitmonchan's kind of hard to deal with, so this might be my... Hitmonchan's got fucking Substitute, man. Okay.
Substitute bypasses Shadow Tag, or no, bypasses counter to it.
Yeah. Substitute, and then...
Not bypasses, but it, like, invalidates.
Yeah, and I can't Encore Substitute, unfortunately. Not in single battles. And both Primeape and Hitmonchan have sub Focus Punch. Breloom has Spore Focus Punch. So shit hits hard.
That's just a big old screw you.
Yeah. I think Raichu, just for relatively speaking, fast Thunderwave and Thunderbolt damage is probably good to have.
I thought you said fat Thunderbolt damage, and I was like, okay,
I mean 79 special attack. Ain't nothing.
I mean, I was gonna make a joke about, like, I know, Chonkachu, but...
Yeah. Psybeam, stab super effective, does good damage into everybody. Starmie is still my easiest answer into Poliwrath. Is there any world where I bring Ariados instead of... Is there anything Ninetales does?
Drought could reduce the power, it could disincentivize Poliwrath Surfs.
But it would also buff Hitmonchan's Fire Punch, his Iron Fist Fire Punch. So, like, it's...
Okay.
And I don't know if Ninetales... This Ninetales is so valuable long-term that I don't know if I want to try risking it for a sweep. If this thing could learn Grass Knot, man. If only.
If who could?
Ninetales. It cannot learn Grass Knot. It can learn Energy Ball, but I don't have that yet. Is there any world where Ariados does something here? Ariados does kind of hard block Breloom, and that's about it. God, Hariyama is also a problem. But what does Ninetales actively deal with? It's fast and it hits really hard, and that's the thing. And that's just good to have. Wailmer doesn't evolve until 40. And even then... yeah, Wailmer and Wailord didn't get any stat buffs.
That's very bizarre, given how much else it did.
Ampharos doesn't really do anything. I could bring Camerupt but the fuck does Camerupt do here?
I mean, I guess they're neutral to everything except Poliwrath, but that's not helpful. Did Camerupt get any buffs?
Nope. It got Anger Point as an ability, which is whatever.
Completely useless.
I find myself coming back to Nidoking as like poison resist, because I think Nidoking can probably pretty safely 1v1 the Primeape. But then what comes out? Depends on how low he is.
I could check where the Crimson Split Tears.
Let's see. The choice band goes on Firo regardless, because I don't have a better user for it that's fast. Yeah, 94 speed, my god. The other benefit that this Spearow got is that it got EVs from being caught back near Bugsy instead of waiting till Whitney. Um, and it got a fair amount of use in that time, too.
Well,
So.
I seem to have made a grievous error in my judgment.
Hmm.
I forgot where to get the Crimson burst tier.
Oh god, I don't remember.
It's in the Weeping Peninsula. It's the restores HP over time one.
Okay.
Which is, it's not flashy, but it's, just don't know, you pop it and it's a little bit of healing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I interrupt.
I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Umbreon might be a trap. Umbreon.
Fighting type trainer, I think.
Well, the whole point is for him to bait fighting type moves to make pivoting and switching the different Pokemon easier on me. But is Raichu the trap? Actually. Because the only thing Raichu really, like, quote-unquote nails is Poliwrath, but Starmie 1v1s to Poliwrath easy. And having a third fighting resist to pivot around is actually really nice. And one that can 1v1 the Primeape will also opens up doors for Starmie. I think Raichu's the trap. So I think this might be the team. Because Umbreon can pretty easily, I think, take any non-super effective hit, and it could probably take one actually super effective hit.
Yeah, because even if its IVs aren't great, it's still Umbreon. It's probably the tankiest overall evolution, type-wise, and
29 HP IV doesn't hurt either. 30 speed IV also doesn't hurt on Umbreon, but I think the big thing for this one is that Umbreon is probably not faster than Hitmonchan, so I don't know if Taunt will work there. Hitmonchan is scary because it has Ice, Fire, and Focus Punch with Substitute, and that's just kind of hard to deal with.
Is Focus Punch its only fighting type move?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say that then you could taunt to stop the substitute, but then I remembered that the whole thing is that you don't know if it's faster or not.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Hitmonchan... Drought makes its Fire Punches hit harder, but Ninetales could try putting it to sleep. Yeah.
Would that be with Hypnosis?
Yes.
Ninetales doesn't have Flash Fire.
It has Drought.
Which is not bad, but which is better, obviously. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I think this might be the team, but let me get Umbreon up to 35.
Oh, rip. I just fell to my death by itself. Oh, well. I'm gonna stop playing Elden Ring soon, just because I don't want to do too much right now, and
Yeah. Do I do some Will-O-Wisp gaming?
Any of them have guts?
Probably Hariyama. My documentation doesn't list it.
Well, it's more likely to have guts than thick fat, so unless it's got its abilities change.
Yeah. God, what do I do with Hariyama? Cross chop, fake out whirlwind, cross chop, and earthquake.
Earthquake?
Oh yeah.
I guess you're right. I guess I should probably have expected that, given the direction this ROM hacks gone. Okay, this does remind me. The topic of ROM hacks and emulation came up in one of my classes last 2 weeks ago. It was the topic was digital preservation, and that kind of one of the ways that that question was actualized was in the concept of ROM hacks, which, and also we were discussing them on a ethical level and with a bunch of frame, and we had to like explain to the class because a bunch of other guys in the class and besides myself who like do this kind of thing or are interested in this kind of thing were like, so it's we needed to explain it, and I think it wasn't really mansplaining as much as it was just like it was a level of digital preservation or at least digital context that the professor actually had a pretty good understanding of, but because it was a group discussion, obviously we needed to discuss it with them. So I guess this is a very long way of saying I got to bring up the fact that Genial the Holy War is only released in emulation form, and the translations that fans did were kind of, depending on the exact translation, were either proven or disproving based upon the official localization. And the fact that I got to bring up the genealogy of the Holy War, you know, emulation in a graduate school classroom is extremely funny to me.
Oh, that's cool.
I rambled a bit, but we did the point about it is we talked about like the difference between emulation. Like emulation is not perfect preservation because you are changing the file format. And part of the big problems and the big challenge about digital preservation is because of the way that data works, no matter what you do, if you change the file format of something, you're going to lose something. And that's part of the reason why a big perennial challenge among digital archivists and digital preservation specialists is needing to keep a bunch of extremely out-of-date tech around, like VHS tapes and the like, because there's nothing else that plays it, because if you try to upgrade it to the format, you are going to lose something.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's interesting to think about.
Sorry, I know I rambled.
No, it's okay. I'm just thinking. Silk Scarf Thrash probably chunks that. And then in Oranberry and Umbreon, I guess. Okay. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick.
No worries, I'm going to do something.
Alright. I just remembered I can do a thing.
Extremely specific.
Yeah, it's there's a calculator. Tools. Da-da.
As somebody who has like, okay, Kaled, I think Kaled by itself is not overrated in terms of how like scary it is, because it absolutely is like freaking horrifying. I do think the whole like it is the hell place and there is nothing good happening here. Actually, okay, no, there is nothing good happening here. I shouldn't say that either. But I do think that the terrifyingness of it early game. Actually, I don't know. I keep saying something and then undoing it. I was gonna say that I think the terrifyingness of being teleported early on is a little bit overblown because.
Hang on one sec. Your voice got super quiet.
Okay, hold on a second. Can you hear me better now?
Still super quiet.
How's this?
That's better.
So, okay. I keep trying to think of like, Kaled isn't that bad, but actually, yes, it's pretty horrifying and extremely horrifying, extremely terrible. But what I was gonna say, as somebody who has a reasonably severe discomfort around mushrooms and fungi, and a extremely severe discomfort around tryptophobia, clustered holes, etc., it really freaks me the fuck out. Like, I really do really poorly with mushrooms and fungi. And the fact that this combines that with the tryptophobia clustered holding is very much a topic of extreme discomfort to me. I can talk about where the mushroom fear comes from if you want, but you probably don't want
to know. In a second, I'm found the calculator and I'm doing math. I can actually look and see what this Hariyama has. It does have guts. Okay. If I set up a single calm mind on this Ninetales. If I get a single calm mind off, I can do a lot of damage. If I get 2 off at any point, I can one-shot everyone that isn't Polyrath. So now non-fighting stuff. Oh, did I drop?
No, I can hear you.
Okay. I got a weird OBS notification there for a sec.
That might be an OBS thing in the stream thing.
Okay. I think I'm as prepped as I'm getting. I think this looks good.
Sounds good. I've just been getting the maps in Kaled. The map I circled back to get the maps of Central and Western Liurnia, Altus, Southern Kaled, and the Weeping Peninsula.
Nice.
While I was just I don't know why I did all that. I guess to make it easier once I get back. I could go into Redmink. No, I don't want to do Redmink Castle. Harry Dubois is still running around with no pants because I'm trying to stay at light load. Although, now that I think about it, that's probably really not worth it. Light load's not that important in this, is it?
Okay. We are going into... We are beginning Chuck.
Okay.
Alright, according to my calcs, Firo 100% of the time kills this primate. There we go. And then the Hitmonlee also dies.
Nice.
The Hitmonchan, however, never gets one shot. And it's going to Ice Punch me here. So I'm going to go into... how fast is this thing? 60 speed? Speed, and its other is... It's Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Focus Punch. It's going for an Ice Punch. I think Starmie is probably safe. Probably the safe switch here. Though Flamethrower does... Flamethrower does 2-shot. I think I just do this. Yeah. And that brought it below sub. Which means it got just the high roll it needed. Polywrath is absolutely going to try to Hypnosis me here, I think. So I do this. Oh no, he did try to Surf me. Alright. I have a Chesto Berry for this.
Nice.
That did a little bit less damage. Breloom. You are an annoying switch in here. Do you go for Spore or do you go for Bullet Seed? I think I go here. So this is where I have problems now, because it can start Focus Punching. Who best takes that Focus Punch? Ninetales does not survive the Focus Punch. Nidoking does, though. And then I don't care if Nidoking lives forever. I'm fine sacking it here. Its IVs are really bad, and its nature's really bad. So I think I just do as much damage as I can. There we go. I'm fine with that.
Rip Nidoking.
And then we go back out here. Poliwrath is back. Focus Punch never does more than half. There we go.
Congrats.
And here's Hariyama. Alright.
Oh, I thought you were done.
Not quite. I got one last hurdle. It's going to Fake Out me. And it can never kill Wobbuffet. Even if he crits twice, I don't think he doesn't kill Wobbuffet. So I can just do this. And then click counter. I can do this all day. There we go. Risked a crit there in the end, but that is Chuck down.
Nice.
With only one death and not one I care about. There you go. There's Fly. Get the secret potion for the lighthouse. The king can go in there. We can put Wobbuffet away for the time being. Bring you out. And our level cap just spiked to 40, I believe.
Nice.
Yes. So we have a lot of fights that are going to be coming up here soon. But yeah, we're looking to be in a pretty good position. Let's see. Who did I want to put back in here? Laron, maybe? Oh god, I can't remember. You know, we're getting to the end of Furret's residency, I guess. So let's pop him back out.
Residency meaning?
His usefulness will be coming to an end soon.
That's a very deadly euphemism.
Yeah. Well, he's very good, but he is not inevitable. That's sad. Let's get him up to join his peers. Going to fly back to Olivine. Up the lighthouse. There we go. And then the Safari Zone event. Yep. And we fly back.
Nice.
Okay. So now we have a whole bunch of double battles coming up. And how much do I actually need Firo here? Firo is useful. And Furret. God damn, Furret's kind of keeping up speed-wise.
Yeah.
I think instead of Firo, I bring Laron. Perhaps. No. I can finally evolve my Bronzor. This one has Levitate, so I still have a ground immunity. Yep, and good defenses and resistances, 2 immunities. I'm pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, I don't know how useful Umbreon is going to be out here. Well, it doesn't take any damage from poison, so... Everfang, Superfang, Crunch, Flame Wheel. Yeah, there's some rough fights in here. I think we're gonna give the choice band to Bailey here. And just see how much we can make them go nuts. Shell Bell to you, Charcoal to you. Quick Claw to you. Why do you have the charcoal? No. You get the charcoal.
Okay. I might be heading to bed soon. I got really tired suddenly.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, let me pop into the stream.
It's all good. We got through Chuck. So that's, another gym down.
You don't have anybody in your dead list yet, just like Nidoking going down.
Say again?
You haven't added Nidoking to your dead pool.
I haven't had any big losses yet today, so...
Nidoking died.
Yeah, but he's not.
Okay, fair enough.
That was a perfectly acceptable
No,
sack for me.
I didn't realize that dead was just for the important ones. I thought it was like just generally for upgrade.
Yeah. Okay. Raticate is always scary. Oh, come now. Yeah, I am scared of Raticates because they're strong, because Raticate is just a good Pokemon and people underrate it. But also, they all have like Crunch and like Fire Fang and Super Fang, so they just chunk you down, and there's not a lot you can do about it. I will forget Shadow Claw just in case I'm desperate. Camerupt is a switch. Beedrill is also a switch. Beedrill is actually threatening in this hack as well.
Thanks.
Like, one of the things I like about Dre's enhancement hacks, it's like, hey, it's hard to... bad Pokemon shouldn't just be bad. Like, there should be... every Pokemon should be, like, have a use case.
Yeah. And then you've got Spite-Ops.
Yeah. That Ariados scares me slightly. Oop. Swap to this.
Oh, I just looked in. That's frightening. Oh, Porygon too, though. That's good.
Yay. And then she heals us up. Awesome. Actually, both of these things are a little bit threatening to me. Let's do double Umbreon. Okay. Alright then.
Yeah, sorry, I'm pretty beat suddenly, so I'm gonna head out. But
Okay, okay.
glad it's going well, and
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
you too. See ya.
See ya. Okay. I'll take my headphones off because my head hurts. Okay. I'm pretty sure this Octillery has like flamethrower. Something of the like, but extra sensory. The Needle Queen. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so next is a fight against our dear old friend Petrol. He has a Raticate with Hyper Fang, Super Fang, Crunch, and Flame Wheel. A Golbat with a Wing Attack, Poison Fang, Super Fang, and Hypnosis. A Skuntank with Poison Jab, Flamethrower, Night Slash, and Double Edge. And a Weezing with Sludge Bomb, Pain Split, Fire Blast, and Thunder. The Skuntank and Weezing are problems. This is where I go back and kick Raichu out, because Raichu has stopped being useful in this party to me. And against that team... Oh, is it time? Is it time? Well, I didn't mean to use that. Is it time for the Rupt? Is it time for this useless sack of shit to finally be useful? We're gonna take him all the way to 38. God, he's so bad. He's so bad. Alright, we still need to plot this out. This Raticate is hard to deal with just on the face of it. This could be... We could break out Infernape as well. The problem is I don't think Infernape will be faster with the minus speed nature. Close combat, though. I forgot to get rid of Rock Smash. I can get rid of it here in a minute. Get rid of Rock Smash for Flamethrower. Actually, you can't learn Drain Punch. Why? 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 Why can you not learn Drain Punch? He might be able to do it. Burret is faster. That minus speed nature is really coming in, isn't it? The other option is our dear old pal, Wobbuffet. And just click counter. The problem is, Wobbuffet might be better off fighting the Weezing. Because I do not have a good answer into the Weezing. Is this the team we take into this fucking thing? It might be. Brick Break. Bailey can learn Brick Break. That's good. I'm going to get rid of Thunder Punch. I think. Well, what does Fire Punch deal with that the other two don't? Steel? Yeah, I'll grab Brick Break. So you hopefully outspeed the Raticate and kill it with Brick Choice Band Brick Break, which would then bait. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna Gyro Ball. Honestly, yeah. You, sir, can carry the EXP share. Let's do this, I guess. Alright, Petrol, Eradicate, Golbat, Skuntank, and Wheezing. We'll see what we get. Alright, the Skuntank. Poison Jab, Flamethrower, Night Slash, Double Edge. This could be going for anything. It probably sees Poison Jab as the most damage. So, yeah, alright. Now it's going to see Flamethrower. And now we click Magnitude, and it doesn't die. Okay. Golbat. This is going for Wing Attack. We click Ice Punch twice. And then the Wheezing, this could be going for anything. And there we go. There's Toxic. And now we can run all the way back. Looking forward. Yeah, Umbreon has no use anywhere in this entire thing. I think we bring I think we can bring Ninetales back to start. Let me just check something. I think Ninetales comes back regardless. I think... we do this. I think we do this. Perhaps. No. No. I'm using a repel here for a very specific reason. Let's give Raylinks some time to blow things up. We are done giving Raylinks time to blow things up. There we go. I'm going to hard switch into Kanohi here. Okie dokie. And I'm going to... Okay, Misdreavus comes out. I'm going to switch into... I can't be switched out. Alright. Ariana. Arbok with Gunk Shot, Seed Bomb, Earthquake, and Crunch, Vileplume, Jinx, and Honchkrow. I think with just a couple levels, Ninetales should be able to just blow these guys up. Though it's probably still safer to lead with Kanohi. Here's the Vileplume, Petal Dance, Sludge Bomb, Drain Punch, and Sleep Powder. I'm going to Hypnosis. I'm going to do this. I'm going to set up one Calm Mind. No longer doing that. Jesus Christ, that Petal Dance did a lot of damage. All the times to get rid of... Okay. Okay. Here's Jinx. This could be going for anything. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. There we go. Hotch Crow. Brave Bird, Dark Pulse, Swagger, Icy Wind. Yeah. Hey! We made it. We eked on by. Now on to the hard part. The 2v2 with Riley. So, Archer's got Zangoose, Gyarados, Houndoom. Okay, so I absolutely do not bring Ninetales, because the Houndoom is going to be scary enough as it is. I need Raichu to deal with Gyarados. Which should be easily enough said. I think there's a world where I bring... Or I actually bring Finneon. I think there's a world where I bring Finneon for Rain Dance. Finneon, does it get anything good by level up that I should delay for? Nope. Okay. What's up, Castiel? Sorry, I didn't see your messages earlier. No, I'm not delaying for anything. No Aqua Ring. This is the only fight this thing's really gonna be in, so I'm fine pushing it way up. This thing's job is to click Rain Dance and spam moves. I should have kept Water Pulse for single targets so I don't just blow Riley up as well. Oh well. I'm not using this TM any other time. Is it worth teaching? No. It is not. Why can Bronzor learn Fly? What? What? Okay. Okay, then. I suppose my next question is this a world where Furret continues to... Yeah. It's gonna have 100 speed here in a sec. Jesus. We're gonna do this, actually. What's that? You have a cherry berry. Okay, so with rain up, I should be able to outspeed most of it. I think it might still be better for me if... Did Zangoose get any changes? It gets the elemental punches, but did it get... Zangoose's base speed is 90. And Furret's base speed got buffed to 108 in this hack. My god, Dre. Why? So Bailey should be able to outspeed and just nuke the Zangoose immediately, which is the biggest threat. Honestly, actually, we can just take Lapis to 40. Have the best chance of outspeeding that Houndoom. Because that Houndoom is threatening. Yeah, Houndoom is base 95 speed. Furret still outspeeds that too. Alright, well. Okay. So we lead Furret into the Zangoose and Scyther. We nuke the Zangoose with Choice Band, Brick Break. That will then bait... I could do any number of things. What I want to see is Gyarados, so then I just hard switch into Raichu. Hard switch into Raichu on and click Thunderbolt. Yeah. Alright. Brick Break the Zangoose. Okay. Um, we're gonna do this. I don't know what he's going to do. So, let's switch into Lapis. He probably... Alright, I'm going to assume he's seeing Fire Blast. Yep. And the burn, because of course. Now... Switch in Lapis. Water Pulse the Houndoom. Down goes the Scyther. There's the Gyarados. There's the Mawile. Immediately into Raichu. He did not Dragon Dance. That's good for me. I Thunderbolt the Gyarados. I Thunderbolt the Mawile. Granbull comes out. This is the last Pokemon. I can do pretty much whatever I want here. Go into Kanohi. And Riley finishes it. Deathless Archer. Let's go. And I think that's an entirely deathless, I think that's an entirely deathless rocket gauntlet as well. Yes. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Burret can go there, you can go there, you can go there. I think I need... I think I need a... There's a manip I can do here. Let me see. I think I need a level 33. I think. But I'm just going to check something. Okay. It's level 25. I already missed out on something good there. But I can use this. And then swap into you with Hypnosis. I can get a guaranteed Steelix, is why I'm doing all this. But first I need to fly back to Olivine. Bunch of stuff. There we go, there's our Pokeballs for pretty much the rest of the run. Oh god. Okay. I forgot about the possibility of trainers here. So we go to 33, and then this should mean we... Or is it 32? Might be 32. Whoops. Ba, ba, ba. There it is. And then we can just Nightshade it twice. Hypnosis. Guaranteed Steelix. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. We can actually... There it is. That's what I was looking for. That's Cliff Cave. And then for 47, for 47, actually, we can a good rod for some stuff. That is some good stuff. Awesome. There we go, and then we can go down here on Route 48. And there's a whole bunch of other good stuff we can get. I don't think we've gotten one of these. So let's grab that. We can do actual Safari Zone shit another time. Alright. So let's take a look at our new acquisitions. Minus special attack, Tentacruel. God damn it. Alright. 13 HP, 29 attack, 3 defense, 14 special attack, 2 special defense, 17 speed. This being minus special attack really, really hurts it. But it's still fast, so it's not the worst. Can evolve this here in a sec. Gravemind here. Neutral nature, chlorophyll. Ooh, chlorophyll. Synergy with Ninetales, by the way. This thing's really all over the place. 0 HP, 1 attack, 25 defense, 25 special attack, 0 special defense, 11 speed. But 11 speed with chlorophyll, and we have a Drought Ninetales, so I'm not mad about this. And then our Steelix. Rockhead, cool, doesn't really matter. And its IVs are terrible. 1 HP, 6 attack, 19 defense, 8 special attack, 8 special defense, 10 speed. However, it is a Steelix. It's a Steelix. Like, that's just good. Yeah. What does Weepinbell learn by level up? Not much. Not much. Let me just check the Pokemon changes. Weepinbell... Nope. Weepinbell does get... Or, Victorbell does get access to some stuff. It gets Crunch. So we are. What we're doing now is preparing for Jasmine, but first. Ba-ba-ba-ba. We have a Huntail now with Swift Swim. And now this thing is going to go right back and away. Jasmine's level cap is 40. Metang, Magneton, Fortress, Skarmory, Bronzong, Steelix. The Metang... let me see. The Metang has Earthquake. The Bronzong has Rain Dance with a Damp Rock, and I believe it's Heatproof. Let me see. There's something I want to do, and it's going to involve Rock Smash. And I'm not making any of these fools learn it. I need Heart Scale, is what I need. And I need Fly. We can get Heart Scale from Breaking Rocks. While we are digging through encounters. I just need one. That's a revive, that's not what I need. Max Ether. Literally all I want is a Heart Scale. Because apparently, at level 1, in this hack, Victreebel learns Weather Ball. And I want to grab at that. So it has a nice, chunky, Fire-type move to abuse in Raynix's Sun. Getting a lot of Max Ethers, which are not what I need. Shard. Another shard. Another max ether. God damn it! I'm just gonna start selling those. Another shard. I mean, I'm not going to be too mad about the shards because I turn them in to get berries that are useful. I think this is the longest this heart scale farm has ever taken me. I'm going to give myself carpal tunnel with this. Thank God. I will get rid of Sweet Scent for Weather Ball. There we go. Okay. So, I need to run to the bathroom again. Okay. So, um, so So let me just check. So the the only Pokemon that the only Pokemon that Ninetales doesn't nuke with Sun boosted Charcoal Flamethrower, the only one that she doesn't one shot is the Heat Proof Bronzong. And the thing with the Heat Proof Bronzong is that it's probably going to burn a turn on Rain Dance. And if I do that, or if it does that, then what? I use my own Bronzong and just resist everything? Yeah. I think I just code a 40 on Railing's Click Flamethrower and just absolutely blow shit up. Yeah. Earth Power. It's more consistent with magnitude. We will just go to 40. Sure, I'll teach it Curse. Okay. So, give the charcoal. I am going to teach Giga Drain to Gravemind because I do see myself using Gravemind in the future. And finally, it's someone I can give the Miracle Seed to. Give a Shell Bell to you, Quick Claw to you, I guess, and we're fine. Alright. 1, 2. Here's that. There's you. Hypnosis. Switch back in, bring up the sun. And there we go. Awesome. Okay. So, you go away, you come back, you go away. Do I teach Bronzong Fly? Do I teach Bronzong Fly for shits and giggles? Is that funny? I don't know why this thing learns Fly. This little bud also learns Fly. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure I didn't hatch, or I'm pretty sure I didn't use my Mahogany Town, or Ecruteak, I mean. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So we are going to... We're going to go get another new friend. Oh, I should also do this. There we go. We are going to finally hatch our Togepi. Its IVs are average, it's plus attack minus speed, so it's not, you know, amazing, but it's not the worst. And I like Super Luck. I think Super Luck is fun to play with. There we go. What do I want to name this thing? That'll do. Yay. Now that that's hatched, we can do whatever with it later. I do want a water type. Just to have the full fire, grass, water core. Let's look at let's get Wailord. Let's get the big boy, and just see, or the big girl, and see how she looks. Water spout. Chunky. She's large and in charge. And her stats suck. So, you know. So it goes. I mean, like, Heidelin is the obvious go-to, but see, I'm torn because, well, I also have Laron here. Let's get this thing leveled up just to see what its stats look like. Because this is adamant 22 attack IVs. Like, this thing will hit hard. Baton Pass is unique. Dive. I mean, it's there. God, we have a really big ground weakness. Like three of our 6 are weak to ground. I think we just bring Heidelin for Bolt Beam and stuff, even though Heidelin's stats are kind of meh. Like, Steelix has so much physical defense, but Kanohi has immunity and good coverage stuff. You know what? This guy can also evolve. We have our chance to get to play with a fairly average statted plus speed Toxicroak. That's also new for us. This has been the run of new Pokemon. Cross Chop. God damn. God damn. When does he learn Poison Jab? 41. So I just and get rid of Feint Attack. This thing's got more special attack IVs than attack, but it's still more attack aimed. This is interesting, actually. Let's run with this guy. Let's run with this guy a bit. You're never well. Maybe I think I am gonna teach Kanohi Fly instead of Gyro Ball. Just it's funnier and the utility is funnier. I can buy Solar Beam, right? Buy a couple Protects. I'm sure I can sell some stuff. Yeah, I can sell a Star Piece. I can sell a Max Revive. I can sell my normal revives. Sell 9 Max Ethers. I'm gonna get 2 Solar Beams. Yeah. One Solar Beam to Raylinks. With Substitute, I don't think I need Hypnosis. The other Solar Beam to Gravemind instead of Crunch, honestly. Protect is just good to have. I'll hold on to this. I will give this guy Drain Punch instead of Cross Chop, though, because I like consistency. And I think he can bulk up. Yes, he can. We'll get rid of nasty plot. I think that puts us all in a nice spot. Alrighty. I'm very happy with where our team is at. I just want to... You can have the Shell Bell, you can have the Quick Claw, and then you can have the XP share for now. Alright. And with that in mind, I think we are going to call it for the stream. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming by.